You are now listening to the Beyond the Challenge podcast, brought to you by the Challenge Program, Inc. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Beyond the Challenge podcast. I'm starting it off. That's pretty different this time. I'm Wyatt, one of the marketing interns, and I'm here with
Damien, the other marketing intern.
And
Dasha, the marketing assistant.
And today we are going to be talking about a few different things. Our main topic is really going to be about our recent Crystal Owl Gala, and we're going to recap that, tell you everything that happened there, and we have some unfortunate news. It's sad, but it's going to have to happen. We're going to be saying goodbye to Damien. He has been here for a few months now, and we're going to
I've been here for almost a year, but
has it really almost been a year?
We
Time
are
flies.
9 months in.
When you're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god, oh no.
Tomorrow is my last day.
Yeah, I know, it's sad. We get the whole orchestra out, the tiny violins, yeah. I used to play violin, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's cool.
did.
Fact.
Yeah, fun fact. No, but we're gonna have to say goodbye to Damien. You know, we're gonna ask him a few questions about his time here at TCP. But before we can get to that, let's start off with our first segment. What's poppin'?
What's poppin' is that we just finished our Crystal Owl Gala, like Wyatt said. So we're going to get all about that. And then we're also going to talk about some other galas that have happened. So, of course, our Crystal Owl Gala, it is a annual event that our company, the Challenge Program, Inc., hosts to celebrate and honor our top 10 finalists in our Student of the Year competition. And so basically it's just a big accumulation of all the students' hard work, all their efforts, all their successes, and we're really just here to celebrate them and let their voices be seen and heard throughout the whole evening, along with all of our educators and our business partners. It's just mainly one big networking event to celebrate all the wonderful students. And our Student of the Year winner this year was Santana Kennedy, so congratulations to her. She is from McKeesport Area High School. She is a lovely lady who has gone through adversity, has come back better than ever. She is in majorettes. She does cooking. She does it all. She is a wonderful, fantabulous lady. And a little inside scoop is that she's going to be coming in to our office this summer. So we'll most likely have a podcast with her.
Ooh, that's exciting! And I feel like she really embodies what TCP is all about.
Oh, yes.
She went through a bunch of adversity, but still came out on top. And you know, she is the Student of the Year to prove for that. And I'm pretty sure she entered once before, and this time she won it again, or she won it not again, I should say, but she won this time.
Try until you succeed, and that's exactly
why not
what
me?
she did. Yes.
Yes, Damien. Yes, get the plug in
I
there.
just clapped. Whoops.
Get the plug in there. That's perfect.
Yeah, she even said that in her accepting speech. She's like, I applied, and I was like, you know, whether there's 400, 1,000 people applying, like, why not me? And it literally was her. So don't forget, in September, that's a hot minute away, but we will have our competition open again for Student of the Year, and you could potentially be the why not me person in that situation.
Yes.
Could always be you. You never know.
Exactly. That is very, very true.
So that was just a quick little rundown of what our Crystal Owl Gala. Like I said, it's one big networking event where we just get together, all of our staff, all of our educators, all of our business partners come together and we just chit-chat and we get to celebrate our wonderful students. So now we're going to go into our gala recap. So this was our first time for all of us being at the gala. So we're going to give you that first-time person experience recap. So since I said it was our first time, we're going to start with one of you two. What was your first impression of the event?
Do you want to go?
Sure, I'll go. Well, the venue was beautiful, and when we got there, the way it was decorated was just perfect, and like the room, the way it was set up, I was so excited. And when we got there, they were practicing their speeches, so it kind of just like gave me a whole like preview of kind of what the event was going to be like. Yeah, it was really nice.
Oh my lord, that place was insane.
The chandeliers.
Oh my god, the chandeliers. So it was at the William Penn, the Omni William Penn, and so
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so I looked that place up.
Yeah.
I kept saying to everyone, I said, this place is reminding me so much of the hotel from Home Alone 2. So much so that I filmed a video in the lobby, and then I put the advert from the Home Alone 2 movie.
That's funny, that's
and
cool.
I put it over it, so it's like, the Plaza Hotel in New York, you're next to State or whatever it said. And so I put that over it, and I sent it to people, and some people liked it, so that was fun. But it was really, really nice in that place.
Yeah,
and then once we got up there to the room where we saw everything, and like we helped set it up and everything, it was so cool. cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were preparing our speech and like this is real. It's crazy.
Yeah,
but
this is
but
legit.
it was awesome. Seriously, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a great first impression, and that's what I thought too. Basically, I walked in and I was like, "Whoa! Like
Yeah.
this thing is
This-
actually
it's happening.
happening.
The
It's
doors
real."
were enough. I was like,
I know.
The doors.
And like
Yeah.
we talked about this event for like months.
Mhm.
Like it was like one of the first things I heard about when I started, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so
Yeah,
far away.
exactly.
And now it's here. It's like, oh my lord.
It's here.
It
It's
was a
come
nice
and it's
build
gone.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was crazy.
Now we have another year until the next.
Yep,
Yeah.
prep for another one. That's
Yeah.
how it's always going.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any fun like behind the scenes takes or something that you just thought
I mean,
was interesting?
I can think of one, which is when I'm up there doing my speech. I'm looking snazzy in my suit.
Yes.
Next thing you know, Damien comes in and has to upstage me in his
Oh.
suit. Yeah, he was looking
That's it.
snazzy. And then I'm full of myself, thinking I look stylish. And then he comes in his pink suit. I'm like,
We
oh,
all-
that's so good.
Hey, we all look good though.
Yeah,
That
well, we
was
cleaned
true.
up.
That
The
is
marketing
true.
team
Yeah, we
ate
did.
up.
Yes, we did.
We did.
And Wyatt, editor Wyatt, insert a picture right here. Pah. Thank you.
Yes.
you.
And
Yeah, so-
then we talked about our first experiences. We talked about some behind the scenes of us seeing our outfits and everything. But why did you just feel like this event was meaningful or special?
I feel like it was just like a very nice build up, and obviously the event has so much meaning to it already.
Mm-hmm.
But for me personally, like it was kind of just like the moment I was looking forward to all year. Like, oh, the Crystal Owl Gala, like we finally get to find out the winner and all of this. So it was very special to like lead up to it. I feel
Mhm.
like it has a nice build up to it.
And like all of our business sponsors are there, and so like we get to meet all of them,
Yeah.
and like they like introduce us. Like we even got recognized
Yes.
for like our TikToks.
Yes.
Do you remember who it was? I don't.
GBU Life.
Yes.
They were fangirling
They
over
they
us.
came,
Happy.
they came up to us
Yeah.
and it was I think it was their TikTok team.
Yep.
And they're like, "Can we get a picture with the TikTok stars?" And like, that's a first. I'll gladly, absolutely.
Sure,
But
we can do that.
yeah, I mean, sure, stop. No, but yeah, no, it was awesome, and that like made it for me. But it was also cool to like I mean, again, see everyone like. But finally be able to see who won Student of the Year, because
Yeah.
I remember when we were like first talking about like the competition and like marketing ideas we have to do for like content, and I remember like we were first getting into that, and now we can finally, after all this time, get to see who finally can win. So I mean that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And well deserved to Santana. Well deserved.
Yes. Shout out
Yes,
to her
yes.
again.
Yes.
Okay, so those are our meaningful thoughts and just our first impressions. And now we're going to go into a rapid fire about gala questions. So boys, buckle up.
Okay,
These
boy.
don't have to be
We're ready.
long answers. We're just going to keep them flowing and moving and grooving as fast as we can. Here we roll. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being amazing, I loved it, 1 being bleh, how would you rate the gala?
10.
9 because Damien upstaged me. No, I'm kidding. 10. It was
I
absolutely 10.
really was like 9. I was
No,
like,
no,
I was
no.
expecting a 10.
No,
from
it was
you.
a 10. It was a 10.
Okay, good. Most fun part of the night.
Ooh.
Dessert.
Oh, dessert. That was die for
I
it.
was not expecting
Just
that from
that's
you
it.
either.
That's a
But
good
the TikToks, making all the
Yeah,
Yeah,
TikToks
I would
fun,
say
right?
I would say absolutely like making
The
the,
content,
TikToks. Yeah,
yeah.
that was so much fun.
It
I mean, also I spoke at it too, so I mean that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had
But
the real insights.
he did.
Yeah, it was fun though. But I would say the TikToks as well. Yeah.
Best dressed student or guest?
Ooh,
I really liked Era and Evie's dresses a lot.
Yes, I agree. They did look very good, and I think I'm gonna have to go with Damien though. He looked the snazziest.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Shout out
No
to
one
Damien,
no
too,
one was
marketing
out matching him with that pink suit. Although Styler, another person on our team, he had this like red
He has like
Yeah, he
brown
looked
suit
sharp.
jacket.
Very
It
short.
looked nice.
Yeah,
it looked
it was
nice.
solid.
But I gotta go with Damien.
Thank you.
Funniest behind the scenes moment.
Making the TikTok with the glasses.
Yes. Oh my God.
I just
Yeah.
kept going up to people and I'd be like, "Hi, can you put these glasses on real quick for
Yeah.
a TikTok?" And they'd be like, "What?" I'd be
Yeah,
like,
it said like Gala 2025 on
glasses
them.
on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glasses.
just put the glasses on, bro. Come on, no, but yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it was funny.
I would say, when we had a balloon arch there,
Yep.
and so putting that together was fun. It was very infuriating. Poor Dasha, she was
she has
like,
a battle scar.
yeah,
Oh, I
she,
do.
yeah, I don't know,
R.I.P.
yeah.
You probably won't see it
Yeah,
now,
but she had like her like skin was like peeling on her finger because she was the one who was tying it up because no one else could do it. So, Dasha, thank you for your service.
One for the team. You're welcome, Gala 2025.
No, but yeah, that was interesting. It kept falling apart too at some points, but
It's all good. It's
Mm-hmm.
staying still. And we got cute photos with it, so it all buffed out. One thing you learned from attending the gala.
That's a good question.
just how many people support the program.
Yeah,
because
and
there was
how much the program really does.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Other than we hear about it a lot and we know a lot about it, but like really being in that room with all those people is just crazy to realize like how many connections we have and how appreciated we are.
It was so cool to like hear from Evie, the community service winner, and Santana, because like we always see we have an impact on these people. We truly didn't like see it firsthand.
Yeah.
And then we actually get to see them and hear from them. Like that was super cool.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
One word to describe the gala.
Awesome.
I mean, awesome. I mean,
that was my word of the night at the gala.
Yes,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah. That is true.
So I'm gonna go with awesome.
I'll go with I don't want to steal awesome. It was, I'll say elegant because it was very fancy.
I like
it was
that
very fancy, but it was also like really cool. So I'll say elegant though.
Elegant and awesome. I like those words. And then last one, would you go again?
Absolutely,
yes.
absolutely.
So easy, yeah.
The food was very good too.
Yeah.
The food was very good.
Oh yeah, the
yes.
food was delicious. The dessert.
10
It was
10.
huge. Oh, the dessert was so good. It was.
No, but yeah, I would absolutely go again. It was so awesome. Seriously.
Okay, perfect.
I don't know about speaking again though. No, I'm just kidding.
I would say you were phenomenal.
No, I absolutely would. Absolutely would. Yeah.
You were great. Okay, and then that was our quick rapid fire of our Crystal Owl Gala.
Yeah.
Not so rapid. I'm sorry. I talk a lot.
That's fine. It was rapid as we could be.
Yeah.
And then, since we're talking about galas,
Ooh.
we're recording this on a Tuesday, and so that is
Yes.
the day after the Met Gala, the
Our
fancy
favorite.
one in New York.
Ooh.
We have Damien here. He's a big fan of fashion
Yes.
and everything,
Oh
so
my
I figured
God.
we'd do a quick little homage to him in the fashion world, and we could do a quick little topic about the Met Gala. So, what is everybody's favorite outfit look or celebrity from the gala?
I'm gonna do. Should I start? I'll start this
Yeah,
off.
take it
Okay. My favorite, of course, was Sabrina Carpenter. She is beautiful. She is stunning, but also she looked nice. Like that was a cool outfit.
She did
It was
look
really
very
really cool. I like the. I don't know if you would say it like a dark red or like. I forget. There's a certain type of word for that color.
Maroon.
Yeah,
Something
maroon.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
it looked pretty cool. I like that. I thought it was pretty cool. But I don't know anything about fashion, so I mean, I don't know, but I thought it looked cool.
An outside take.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
My favorite look was Zendaya. She was it was very simple, but like very on theme. Same
Yeah.
with Doechii. And I really like Sydney Sweeney's outfit too. A lot of people were controversial about it because like it's not super on theme, but she did like capture with the top of her dress. She captured like the theme very well.
I don't care. I'll defend Sydney Sweeney with my heart.
The marketing team rides that dog.
Yes,
yes,
Sydney
we
Sweeney.
do.
I will be there first there on the horse, ready with the flag.
Who was your favorite?
I would have to go either Hunter Schafer
Oh,
or
that's a
Angel
good
Reese.
choice.
I think
I
they're
also
both.
really like
good
Emma
choices.
Chamberlain's.
Oh, yes,
I
hers was
said-
good.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it encapsulated like
Yeah.
the topic, the theme, which was like men's outfit from back in the day. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought it was good.
Zendaya's made me think of like Michael Jackson, like Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
I couldn't stop thinking about that. I was just like, okay, she's just gonna lean forward and then.
The flaring of like the pants gave very like henchman, but I liked
Oh,
it.
oh my God, that is
Fashion
true.
henchman.
She gave like
True.
royal guard or something, like something along the lines.
See,
of that.
I'm not gonna be able to unsee that now. If I see that picture again, I'm just gonna be like, Damien, you really had to bring that
I
up.
looked at it, I was like henchman, but I love it.
Fashionable.
Yes, right. The hat too. Zendaya hat theory.
There's Zendaya
What is
hat
that?
theory.
I don't really know. I just
I just heard that.
I thought
I
you knew
just
it. I
I
was
just
like,
know
oh.
that people
I'm like,
are
we're getting
commenting
onto
that
it. We're getting
on
onto
TikTok,
something
so,
interesting.
yeah,
but
there's some sort of hat theory, but
oh God, I know
Who
what rabbit
knows?
hole I'm going down
there's a
tonight.
theory. Yeah, there's a theory to everything. So
True.
Yeah,
Very
that's just a game theory.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
And that was our quick little homage to the world of fashion and to Damien's hobbies and interests. But now, speaking of him, we're going to move on to our next segment, and that is Just Asking. And this segment, we're literally going to be asking Damien just a whole bunch of random questions because this is going to be his exit podcast episode, his last, well, second to last
Cue my
final
exit
day.
music, please.
Yes. And so now we're just going to ask a whole bunch of questions to him, kind of like rapid fire, but it doesn't have to be as rapid fire as our other ones.
Editor Wyatt, put something funny for his exit music.
AW baby.
AW.
Beetle, sorry.
Beetle, yeah, Beetle.
Beetle,
People are not going to understand why that's funny. It is
But
an
it is.
inside joke. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, I'll probably talk about it.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, that's probably true.
gonna
That's
be
probably
one of
true.
the answers, yeah. So, very first question is favorite moment or time at TCP?
I had a lot of favorite moments. Definitely the gala, the Christmas party, but also like filming and like the bloopers and just like messing around. Like not messing around, but like filming mess ups were really fun. Yeah. Filming mess ups were always funny to look back at. Like for example, one time there was 2 business sponsors and I could not pronounce either of them. And
It was rough.
there's a blooper somewhere.
That was.
But
I love that.
it was
so
really
much.
funny. Yeah, it was that was a moment that
The
I'll
funny,
remember.
one of the funniest parts was okay. So I'm behind the camera trying to film Damien. Damien is in the green screen. Stephanie, one of our another employee here, she was like hearing us do this and was trying
She's
to
in her office.
she was trying to connect or correct Damien. Then you have Dasha in her office putting it into Google Translate.
Pressing the button.
No, I found a YouTube video.
Oh, it was a YouTube video.
A YouTube video of a guy announcing
Yeah,
the
so it's like
company's
Beatty, and Damien goes, yeah, AW Beetle, Betty. Yeah, and then Melina, another employee here, she was coming out and she heard him say Betty, and then there was another one. It was
AW Beatty.
It was
got
PJ Dick Trumbull Lindy Group. Love you guys, by the way.
Yes,
Love you.
Yes, we do.
Love you,
I
business
just cannot
sponsors.
read, so.
Poor Damien could not say your
Cannot.
names.
I'll have to save my life. But
Yeah, it was
I got
very,
it
very
eventually, and
entertaining.
that's all that matters.
It was very
yeah.
entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we always end up somehow talking about either shows, food, coffee, so I figured we'd add a fun kind of question. So depending on which place you're feeling in the moment, or you can say you have a favorite, what is your go-to order at either Starbucks or Dunkin'?
So I do like Dunkin' 100 times more.
Ooh.
That's my boy.
I did not know
My
that.
go-to
Yeah.
Dunkin' order is like a caramel iced coffee, and then Starbucks usually one of the refreshers.
Okay,
That's
ooh,
good
I like a
choice.
good refresher.
Starbucks I like to get like the refreshers or the frappuccinos, and Dunkin' coffee is better.
Do
for
they
me.
still have refreshers right now?
Yeah, I'm
I might
pretty
have
sure.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dream vacation spot.
Hawaii.
Ooh,
That's a
he's
good
quick
one.
with this.
That's a
I
good
love
one.
Hawaii. I just love the whole I just love it.
The vibe.
Yeah.
The aesthetic, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
If you could trade jobs with anybody at the TCP staff for a day, who would it be and why?
Barb. Because
Yes! Our
That's a great
president.
one. That's such a great
I love
one.
Barb, and I don't know, just
Damien's
getting
gonna
to
roll
be
over
like the
us.
president, yes, obviously, but Barb, she's a stylish lady, and I would love to.
Yes, that is true.
I'd let Barb style me for a day.
Oh
if I
my
was in her
god,
job.
I
Yes,
need
would.
that.
Right?
Damien, you're not leaving yet. We got to have Barb
I
style
have to
you.
have a Barb fashion show day.
Oh, that would be a good day.
Absolutely, man.
Or
That's,
Jill.
that's great. Oh,
Yeah,
Jill,
Jill's fashionable.
Jill's
Oh,
very
yeah.
fashionable
She eats
too.
it up, too.
Yes.
You're welcome, Jill.
Yes, Jill. I love your heels today, by the way.
Oh, she's always got those heels
Yeah.
rocking.
Mhm.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
If we're going to do a little throwback to a Crystal Owl Gala, but hypothetical, if you could bring one celebrity to our Crystal Owl Gala, who would it be and why?
And
It can be
Jeopardy
anybody.
music.
It can be anybody. Think
Yeah,
big, think small.
I'm gonna say Chapel Roan, just because I feel like she would.
Oh,
That's a great one.
We also, the marketing
Yes.
team rides it
We
down
will
for
write
Jill.
it
do
down
love Chapel
for
Roan.
Chapel.
Yes, we will.
Wait, I was not expecting that answer. That was so good.
She'd fit. She'd do. Yeah.
Oh, she should fit
like
right
it.
along.
Oh
Yeah,
my
she
god,
would.
she would.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we got to get her up there singing a song. Absolutely.
She could be our background music.
Yes, she could.
She
Yes!
could
She could play the
accompany
band.
the Pittsburgh
Yes.
school when they're high school
Chapel,
music. Yes.
hit us up, please.
Yeah. Give us a call.
Yes. Yes, please.
Funniest moment working with the marketing team. That you can say. I said that you can say publicly.
Gosh, there's so many. I don't know what I like can't think of the funniest moment on the spot, but there's many. Definitely like after our cheetah print or my cheetah print Pam video.
Yes.
After that video
God.
went viral,
Yeah.
coming back
Yeah.
into work the next day was really funny. I remember because we read the comments. And
Oh my god.
The comments actually was
Yes.
some of the
comments?
funniest
Oh, they
parts.
were
that was the Glee video, right? That was the Glee one.
Yeah. Say a
Yes.
little prayer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Say a little prayer for you.
You.
Yeah, that video was like our first one to really like blow up, and the comments were so entertaining because they're all like, "Damien, fashion advice! Oh my God, your pants—they're on point!" Like it was great.
They were all so nice too. We only had a handful of haters, and I always say, if you don't have somebody hating, you have not made it.
Yep, exactly.
So yeah, and people wanted to join us. They're like,
I
"Are
know.
y'all hiring? Whoa, can I be the fourth?" We're like, "Yes, yes."
Yeah.
Sure
Come
can.
join us. Come join. We don't have a job opening,
please.
but come join us anyway.
Yeah, you can just come
You can
vibe
meet
with
us
us.
in the Central Park and we'll...
Yeah.
We'll take that.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah,
in public.
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put Wyatt on the spot.
Oh God.
Favorite marketing memory with Damien or marketing in general?
So I mean, I'm obviously gonna say the A.W. Beatty and that one.
Okay.
But there was a recent one we had where we were filming a TikTok outside, and Damien the whole thing was like Damien had to push me into a wall.
On purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. He had to push me into a wall, and I was like, "Hey, don't push me. I'm gonna push you to success." And was that ever posted? I don't know if it was or not.
It's coming. It's coming down the pipeline.
It's coming. Just keep your eyes peeled. But yeah. So we had to keep redoing that over and over and over and over and over and over again because poor Damien, could not get his lines. He was like, he kept going to say something, and then he's like, "Dang it!"
That's
and
how
so,
I was with YouTube videos.
Oh my
too.
God! And so like I'm just keep being pushed.
Yeah, I was saying, Wyatt is smacking off
pushed.
this wall
And
many
like
times.
the
Yeah.
thing is though, I'm trying to give it my all for the video. But like, oh my Lord, it was just funny. And like, it was fine. I don't have any ill will or anything yet. But no, I don't. No, but it was funny yet. But no, it was really funny. That's like a recent one that just pops in my head every time. But I'm gonna have to go with the Betty Beetle, Wendy Group one.
Whatever.
Dasha, what is yours?
See, I was trying to think of mine, and I don't know if I have a specific memory, but I'm going to have to say collectively as a whole. So Damien goes to the gym every day, and I started to realize this after a couple months into it, and I was like, we can utilize this for filming.
Oh my
God.
God.
Some of my favorite days
Yes.
are when I'm like flying in the air, I'm getting picked up, I'm getting thrown. Damien's doing pliates or whatever they're
my
called,
God.
grandiers across the hallway.
Ripping my pants,
Yeah,
breaking
doing
my
splits.
shoes.
doing
Oh my
that,
God! I just forgot about the pants and then
And the garbage can.
The garbage can.
Yeah. Wow.
That one
Dasha,
too.
This was awesome.
You gotta
the
tell
upside
them.
down one.
Yeah.
Oh, the standing on my feet.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, Dasha, you gotta tell them about the feet one, the standing up one.
Yeah, so there's this trend, and it really can be to any song. And unfortunately, the song that the trend goes with was inappropriate, so we had to do a little rethinking on that part. But basically, you get somebody in a corner, like at a right angle, and they lay with their back on the floor and their feet up using the wall.
Like these are their feet.
And of course, Damien is super, super strong. So I'm like, oh, just like straighten your legs, lock them in, because eventually, once their legs are up, then somebody stands on top of them. So it's like person and then person on top, feet to feet. And so we're doing this, and I'm like, are you sure, you guys? He's like, oh, no, I squat, I bench like 180 or whatever, I don't know, whatever's weighted. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm definitely less than that. So I'm like, it's doable. And then the only thing that scared me is you would not straighten your feet. You're like, I'll keep them bent. I'm like, that sounds like an awful idea, but hey, if you can do it,
Yeah, I had more
some power to
control,
you.
Yeah.
There was only one time where you almost fell, and like.
And Wyatt went for the phone and not Dasha.
Yeah, so like Dasha like dropped the phone. Like, she like tried to like drop the phone onto Damien, and Damien's supposed to catch it. Well, she dropped the phone, and Damien like I don't know if he like flinched or something. I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, I flinched.
But like I went to grab the phone just because that was the first thing I saw. Thank God they did not fall because I would not have caught Dasha because
my face would have caught Dasha.
Yeah, I was saying,
my
Damien
God,
would have
your
been
face.
the landing pad.
Yes,
Oh,
I would have.
that would have been rough.
I would have just been like, ah!
No, I would have felt so bad. I would have tried to like dodge and gone for the concrete. I would have been like, oh.
Thankfully though, it went perfectly well.
Yeah.
The only thing was poor Damien, his like legs after he was like, oh, I should have locked him or whatever. Oh, there was then also his shoes
wall.
because they were against the wall.
They did leave some scuff marks.
They left some scuff marks.
But
So
we
we
did
clean
get
that
it.
up.
We got it.
Yeah, we cleaned it.
Yes,
That's
we
all
did.
that
Yes, we
matters.
did. Jill, we cleaned them.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't really have a collective favorite, but any time that we really utilize Damien's muscles, which we are also appreciative and
Thank you,
grateful. So
Damien.
thank you for
Thank
doing
you.
all of our crazy, random, yahoo
Of
kind
course,
of ideas.
yes.
We greatly appreciate it.
I had
and
so much fun doing all of that.
and that I don't know. I also remember I'm just thinking I'm like, because like I'm not really your boss, but like I am a step above. So sometimes I get into like my boss mode, and I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. Like he can go home and at the dinner table and be like, yeah, I just like had to casually like lift my
just
boss, like
take that
twirl her
off,
around,
yeah.
keep her on my legs, something like
Just
that.
a casual day at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys don't do that at your work? What the heck? Come on.
You better get a better job.
Yeah,
then.
no.
Yeah, we
Come on,
need an
bro.
upgrade.
Yeah.
Come on down to TCP.
Yeah, come on. Like, you get to hold someone that's in a trash can for a video? Come on.
Yeah, like,
And if you don't know any of these things that we're talking about, this is a great time to check out all of our
yeah, go
social
watch
media.
our TikToks.
Yes,
Our
check out our
TikToks, our
TikToks.
shorts, our YouTubes.
They get unhinged.
I'll disappear eventually off the TikTok.
Yeah, we're going to have to slowly
unfortunately.
fade them out. But we have content probably for
Yeah.
another couple weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Still.
did
Yeah.
film a lot, so.
Yes, we
We gotta
utilize
go.
Damien to his fullest. Yeah.
And then to wrap it up, since we all kind of collectively agreed, like more so when I first got here, that we were all starting to use each other's lingo, like our
Oh my
verbiage,
God,
our
that is
wordage.
true.
So to wrap up this kind of the quick TCP Q&A with Damien, what is one of your favorite phrase or quotes that you've gained and established from working
What do you
at
think I'm
TCP?
gonna say?
I know my answer.
I know my
I
answer.
think.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Cool.
Cool.
Let's
go!
Count it down, but yes. Cool, for sure.
Cool is
Dasha-
my
Dasha.
lingo, yes.
Dasha started, like, when she first started here,
Yep.
she would always say, oh, that's, or like, cool. Like, hey, Dasha, can you do this? Yeah, I can. All right, sounds good. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
even
then
know I
one
did
day-
it.
Oh
one
my
day I was
God.
just like, cool. And she
It's
was
so
like,
bad because,
"What?"
like, it's in my vocabulary now.
It is.
Like,
I say it to my friends.
No,
I'll be like, cool.
Oh my God, I'll say it, like, I'll just be chilling at my house. My mom tells me about something. I go, cool. And I'm like, no, Dasha.
work at home.
And, like, now I'm starting to
I've
say,
infiltrated.
yeah. And now I'm starting to say true.
Yeah, it's switching to other words
Oh
now.
my God, it's not good. It's not good. Dasha's infecting me. No, but yeah, that's the one I can think of. I don't know. I feel like there's others, but that's the one that always sticks in my head.
Yeah, that's the one we always go to and we like notice and recognize. So
Yes.
I think ? I feel honored
No, it's
to
good.
be able to give the
Oh,
random lingo
I
over.
think, another one is you always say, oh, it'll buff out or that'll buff
it'll
out.
buff, yes.
And like
Yeah.
I say that now. I just said it today actually.
Yeah,
so.
that's a good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Very pro, it will buff.
Yeah.
Yes, because it really will, no matter what. It will buff.
Everything in life will buff out.
Now, sometimes the buffing is a little bigger than the other buffing.
That is
but
true. That is true.
It all buffs out. Like I
True.
said, it
Eventually.
all buffs out.
Eventually. Whew. Yeah, but-
So yeah, that was our quick little Q&A. I guess I'll put them on the spot again. Damien, any other wrap-up thoughts about TCP, more on the fun, wild marketing side?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good. So then we're going to move into our third segment, and that is the challenge question. And instead of question, it's going to be challenge questions. And of course, it's going to be with our lovely marketing intern that is oh so unfortunately leaving. But this is going to be a little more deep with the TCP journey and what it takes and what it's like to be an intern here at the Challenge Program Inc. So, first question. What is one unexpected skill you used or gained at your internship?
One unexpected skill that I used was probably strength.
Yes,
Like,
yes! We
That's
just got
fair.
done talking about
That's
it.
fair.
Making the fun TikToks and stuff.
Okay, right on. Good answer. What have you learned about workplace readiness or just like the work world in general through your internship here?
Well, I learned how much really goes into everything. Like, for example, we don't have too many people, and like we have the perfect amount of people in the office, but it's not too many. It's not like not enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I just learned that like every person in the office, like,
They have
you're
their
a team.
role.
Like really, you are a team.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, have a purpose, have a
Yeah.
role.
Mhm.
Yes.
If one thing's not getting done, it's probably because the other person didn't get done.
Yes.
Or the other way. Oh, they got it done because that person got it done. It's all
Mhm.
one big snowball
Yeah, it
that
really is.
collectively gets big and then makes TCP what TCP
It,
is.
it works well though. It just clicks for us. For
Yeah,
sure.
it does.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And we all buff it out if it doesn't. So
Yeah, if we don't
it
buff
all
it up,
buffs.
cool. Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Yep. How has working with the Challenge program changed your perspective on life or in the future?
So I've always known that I've wanted to do something in like the business field, and my internship is for marketing. So that definitely helped me to like learn a lot about what I would need to know if, for say, I started a business and I needed to market or I needed to hire people for marketing. Like, just kind of helped me realize what all goes into it and like the skills and everything like that. So it definitely helped me prepare for my major.
Okay, good answer. And then this one's more in general, but you can also throw the ones that you've gotten to. But what are some skills that you think students need the most when it comes to jobs, internships, co-ops, or life after high school?
Communication, absolutely. Time management.
Mm-hmm.
Readiness, yeah. And like also another nice skills to have is like the way you present yourself immediately, like at your interview or stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, first impressions do matter.
First impression. Yeah.
You can learn all about that soon.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Or I don't know if it's out yet or not.
On YouTube. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Any advice for future interns or students that are just trying to stand out, whether it's getting a job or applying for a scholarship, whatever the case may be?
Well, I'd say definitely be yourself with your personality, because personality is a big thing with like how you're gonna go into work. Like here, I feel like the personality that I have helped me a lot here, because like I'd like to say that I'm just kind of like bright and like sure, whatever.
Yeah,
like that's like the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But I feel like being yourself like highlights your qualities, and it'll show your employer that like you can do this and you have it in you to do it.
Yeah. And I can testify, since I've just kind of got here like 6 months ago, I personally, like, I was definitely clammy when I got here. I feel like we were all kind of clammy, especially when I showed up, because they're like, oh, who's this new person gonna come do whatever? And then after probably like a month or maybe a month and a half, like, we definitely all started to open up, and like we really got to see our personalities. And once we got to know each other, we're like, oh, okay, like, yeah, I know they're comfortable doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, I'm gonna ask them. I'm not sure if they're gonna want to do that. And so not only does personality like just make it easier in the like social world at work, but it helps in the work world too. It can save us time, because I'll be, oh, I know why he's not going to want to do that. Or, oh, that's Wyatt's jam. Like, he's so going to want to do that. Like, one or the other. So definitely let your personality shine. It's not going to hinder you. It's only going to be able to help you out. People get to know you. They'll get to like you more. The whole 9 yards. So no, I really love that answer. And I can definitely see that your personality.
Good answer.
Yeah, good answer. I can definitely see that your personality bloomed and grew throughout this whole internship, just in my 6 months of being here.
And it was really cool to see you, like break out of your shell. I mean, not like break out of your shell here. Like open up and like really like now like Dasha said when we first started, we're like, oh, hi, or like we talk a little bit, but now like we're all best friends.
Yeah,
like, it's
we
awesome.
talk so much. It's awesome.
We talk too much.
The boys.
The boys.
The boys. I became an honorary boy for the marketing team, so we're the boys now.
That's with a Z.
That's our trio.
Yeah. Yep. The trio.
The trio of the boys. Yeah.
So and then overall collectively, how would you feel that being a part of TCP, how does it help students and help the local area in general?
It was great to be a part of something that is so like constantly moving and supporting and trying to get more students and like trying to help students. That's our whole purpose, is to motivate students and to help them along the way and stuff like that. And just being a part of something like that as a student has been so moving. Like, that's the best way I could put it, is moving, because to see how much we do here for students is awesome. And just like with the businesses too, the learning about the businesses while I've been here has also been great, because like you hear a business and you get an idea of what they do, but you don't really know what they do until you like deep dive into it. And it's pretty cool.
Good answer. So that was Damien's time at TCP. Everybody, a quick little round of applause for Damien. We are so grateful. We are so appreciative. We, from the marketing team, TCP as a whole, we are going to also miss you deeply. So we just want to wish.
I'm gonna miss everyone.
Yes. So we just want to wish you a good luck in the future. Good luck with your journey. Obviously, we'll stay in touch because you're still in the area. So good luck with that. And then, speaking of good luck in the future, the people want to know, Damien, what are you doing after school and after you graduate?
So after I graduate, in the summer, I'll be working as a lifeguard at a water park. And then in the fall, I'm going to college at IUP for business, and I'm minoring in finance. And then I'm hopefully also getting my real estate license over the summer of one of my college years.
Okay, look at you go.
And I'd like to pair all of that together to kind of have an end goal of a real estate business. And I'd like to own apartments and like laundromats and coffee shops and stuff like that. So that's the end goal.
Okay, good answer. Okay, the man has got a plan, folks.
Yes, I do.
He does. Okay, so that was just our quick little wrap-up of the gala, our farewell to Damien. Like I already said, we are also going to gratefully miss him, and we wish the best luck to him in his future and whatever he ends up pursuing, but sounds like big plans. So good luck to you. We know you're going to smash it. You're going to kill it. You're going to do great. That's all for me, signing off. If any of you guys have any last remarks or words.
I'm going to miss Damien.
I'll
what
miss
the heck?
You guys, too.
What are we going to do now?
This is really sad.
But no, I would just say, just like like we talked about a little bit, just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
100%.
Be yourself. Go for it. Give 110%.
And you're enough, always.
Yes.
Because why not you?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, Damien!
What a way to end it.
What a plug!
Why not you?
Hit him with that marketing.
Seriously.
What a plug.
And that's how you know he's got that marketing heart in his heart.
Yes, I
This
do.
is his
Yes.
end episode, and he's still pouring. Why not you?
He's still getting right in there.
Apply for
Yeah.
Student of the Year in September.
Yes.
Yes, all the plugs, Damien.
Yes.
Thank you.
But while we are talking about plugs, we do have social media. We have Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Shorts, TikTok. You name it, we
all.
have it. So please feel free to check us out. We post daily on our short end content, so our shorts and TikToks. And then YouTube, we post probably about once a week. That's our goal. And so we're always out there. Facebook, we're posting more kind of like businessy things, more kind of on the more, I guess, adult technical side.
Yeah.
And then on the young side, we're posting funny, silly, whatever TikToks.
Yes.
So definitely feel free to check those out. We greatly appreciate it. And thank you for watching and listening.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye, guys. Thank you for listening to the Beyond the Challenge podcast. If you want to learn more about us, check out our website at tcpinc.org or check out all of our social medias. Thanks, and have a good one.